Flores will swing at a line drive into the corner. Fair ball! A walk-off winner on opening day!
Look at him come out of the dugout!
It's the first walk-off in Marlins history on opening day, and it comes courtesy of Kyle Stowers.
How about that?
And Cameron Meisner gets into this one, a long drive deep to right. That baby's gone! Home run, and the Rays win it 3-2. Cameron Meisner jumped on the first pitch, his first career home run. Meisner has ended this one in dramatic fashion. First pitch, bottom of the ninth, a walk-off home run. The pride of Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Betts goes to one left field and turns out the lights. He rings the bell with a 3-run walk-off home run. Gold, that blue heaven on earth.
1-2, Myers swings, fly ball in the air, right center field. This is gonna do it. It's another walk-off win for the Marlins.
Great Dane!
What a game Dane had today. 2-1. In the dirt, gets away. Here comes Hill. He's gonna score. 3 wins, 3 walk-offs to start the season. What a way to begin the season for the Marlins.
The first place Marlins.
Oh, and all the Pirates can do is tuck their tails and get out of town.
And Terang does square, gets a bunt down. Here comes Den. He scores! A squeeze bunt walk-off for Bryce Terang. And the Brewers win 3-2 in 11. A fitting end to a pitcher's duel here this afternoon. And the Brewers win back-to-back games, their first walk-off of the year, and they win the series from the Royals. What a game today.
High fly ball to center field. Harris is back. Oh, Tommy! Inevitable! Ladies and gentlemen, embrace this. Embrace this man, embrace this team this season. An 8-0 start for the defending champs. Unprecedented. Every single night, they do something that makes you say, wow! How much fun is this?
Base hit, right field. This game is tied. And here comes the runner home. This game is over. Tyler Fitzgerald ran through a stop sign and it worked. Unbelievable.
And on a day that Willie Adames was not going to forget anytime soon, he just lit up what was remaining of 41,000 here, and he walks off the field a hero.
Lindor gets a breaking ball and throws it to right center. Over comes the center fielder Straw, tagging his Siri. He comes in to score, and the Mets have a walk-off win at Citi Field. Lindor wastes no time, jumps on a first pitch breaking ball and lines a sacrifice fly. The Mets win it 3-2. They've taken the first 2 games of this series. They've won 3 in a row. Come from behind fashion tonight. 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th. High fly ball left field. Good far back to the wall, and it's off the green. Here comes the run. Bregman will score, and the Red Sox walk it off. They win it 5-4 and 10. What a comeback today. Happy birthday, Little Rooney. The week of Willier.
And this will walk it off. Tommy Pham to deep left field, and raise the Jolly Roger. Tommy Pham wins it. The Pirates defeat the Yankees.
That's leveled to left field by Torkelson. It is down all the way to the wall. And the Tigers behind Torque have come all the way back.
And Heim shoots it out to center. That's down, base hit. Here comes Smith. He'll score. And the Rangers have won it in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Wilmer Flores. And a base hit. And here comes Matos. And this game is over. It takes 1 pitch. And Wilmer Flores sends everybody home.
The Guardians indeed walk it off in the home opener. How about that? 1-0 is the final.
And it's just appropriate. There wasn't many hits in the ball game, and you can see it came down to a 3-2 count. He almost hit the home run down the line.
For Joey Bart. Fly ball left field, plenty deep. This is going to win it. Joey Bart will get the base hit to walk it off. Raise the Jolly Roger. The marathon on a Wednesday afternoon in early April. 13 innings, 2-1 Pirates. They take the series.
High drive to right. It is out of here. And we are going home. What a way to end this homestand. And what a way to end this ball game.
And what a way to head into New York and start a weekend series and play the Yankees. You got to have some swagger going into that yard.
3-2. Ball 4, and the Mariners walk it off with a walk. A Rosarena, the grand slam, and a bases loaded walk in the ninth, and the Mariners win it 7-6.
Sandlin again, a 2-2. Little dribbler on the infield, and then there's a bobble! And the Sox have won it. A Gold Glover at second base, and he muffed it, and the Red Sox win the game 4-3.
In there, deep left center, the biggest of flies for the Big Bear. And a game that started on April 10th ends on April 11th, and the Braves win the series. For the second time in his career, Marcell Ozuna with a walk-off homer, a little floating slider in the middle. He knew it right away. The last time he did this, 2018. Baldwin into left field, and the White Sox are going to walk it off in the ninth. Let's go! Brooks Baldwin, the hero. Lourdes to right. Frelick has got it. Here comes Perdomo. Here's the throw. And the Diamondbacks walk it off with a 5-run ninth inning. It's just the third time in Diamondback history they have come back to win after being down at least 4 runs in the ninth inning here at Chase Field. Lines this one to right center field. That's a base hit. Misplayed in center. Buxton rounding third. He will score. Twins win. Twins win. The Minnesota Twins with a walk-off win.
You gotta love the mental toughness of Ty France. Struck out his last 3 at-bats, 0 for 4 on the day. Fly ball! That should do it! Upper deck! It's gone! Francisco Lindor walks it off for the Mets! His first walk-off home run in a Mets uniform, and this place is going wild on a Friday night. And that was Francisco Lindor's 250th career home run. Now breaks the tie for the 5th most home runs as a shortstop with Jose Valentin.
1-1 from Yates. Is hit hard to deep left center field. Adolis Garcia with a walk-off home run. He was there to meet the moment every time the Rangers needed him during the championship run 2 years ago, and that's some of the magic that he brought 2 years ago right there. Walk-off home run for Adolis Garcia, the 5th of his career.
He's been good with the bases loaded. And a high fly ball in the left field, backing up Benintendi, still backing up, and that ball is off the green. Here comes the run. Bregman will score, and the Red Sox win it. Tristan Casas will walk it off, and the Red Sox win it in extra innings 4-3.
Jonathan Aranda, and a high shot back into deep right. Judge back, and that baby is gone. Jonathan Aranda walks it off. A 1-1 pitch, and he hits it out of here, and the Rays win it 10-8. How about that for a finish? And the Rays break that 4-game losing streak and win this one 10-8.
And Adele lines it. It's fair down the left field line. Soler scores. Newman scores. Here comes Neto. The winning run on the way. The relay. He is safe. A giant comeback
And that was the Freddie Fermin show in the later innings. Scoring the tying run, preventing a run with a pickoff at third base, and down in the count, it's a line drive base hit to win it.
10-10, bottom 10. Vidal Brujan at second represents a potential game-winning run. Hat ground ball into right field for a base hit. Brujan rounds third, throw home, it's late, Cubs win!
Cubs win! Cubs win the ball game. Ian Happ, a game-winning single. Well, we saw an unbelievable game against Arizona last Friday.
And Marte dumps one into center field. Base hit! Here comes Alonso. Stevenson's thrown to the plate. Too late, and the Mets have won it. 7 straight for New York. Marte the hero. A broken bat dunker into center field, enough to win it. The Mets rally for 2 in the bottom of the 10th.
3-1, line drive to center field, it's a base hit, streaking around third is Urias, the throw to the plate is late, it's late, the A's win the series, Jacob Wilson walks off the Rangers again, it's a 4-3 winner, the A's have arrived in West Sacramento.
Is hit back up the middle, McNeil has it scooped by him, Abrams the third, Ricky Gutierrez waving him home, throw on the way, Nationals win! James Wood, his first career walk-off. What a ball game at Nationals Park tonight, and they're ripping the clothing off James Wood.
Swing, drive, hit high in the air to left. Nolan Arenado walks him off.
These guys have an opportunity to pick up their closer, and Nolan Arenado with a 6th career walk-off home run, 385 feet, and nothing sweeter to walk it off at home.
So Arenado with an ambush in the 9th inning.
First one, line drive, base hit. The Giants walk it off again.
Ground ball right side. Alonso gives with it. Throw is high to Stanek at the bag. Abrams will come in. The Nats walk it off again. 5 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th. 2 walk-offs in 3 days over a team with the best record in baseball.
Taps this one to third. And he throws it down the right field line. Ramos is on the move. And he is going to stop. No, now he's going to go to third. Here's the throw. It gets by him. Here comes Ramos. This game is over. The Giants win the game on a Little League home run. Tell me you've seen that one before.
Well, not since my oldest son was 10 years old.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it would have been a great play from Jackson. I mean, he tries the play, it goes up the line, and you see Ramos swing. He was going to stop at second base. Matt Williams was having a heart attack, waving him over to third. And then the air throw, and up the line he goes, and we all go home happy. My goodness.
Luis Urias. Urias swings on one. Sends it to left. And how about another walk-off? Time to get down in Sacktown. Walk-off homer does the trick. A 3-1 win, a winning homestand. And the fella is hitting the road. We're a happy flight to Texas.
Down the line, base hit Tommy Edman. Throw comes home, not in time. Tommy Tanks delivers, and the Dodgers win it in 10.
Tommy said he didn't know what he was going to do with a night off. Well, I'll tell you, you're going to get a night off for a few innings, and then we're going to need 2 at-bats later in the game.
Into the motion here it comes, and it's swung on, hit a ton, deep right field, ball game. A walk-off solo blast to right for Kyle Manzardo, and the Guardians walk off the Minnesota Twins 2-1.
Ruiz again blocks, and here comes Stott. The throw not in time.
The Phillies win it. Bryson Stott scores the game winner on a wild pitch. They took 2 chances in the inning and both paid off.
Yes.
That was incredible. Secondary lead. He reads it. He thinks, I'm going to go.
Wow, what a heartbreaking loss. Great battle by the Nationals to come back.
Can he get one in the air? And it's lined to deep left field, and that's a game winner. Guerrero scores. Alejandro Kirk, the hero here tonight, as the Blue Jays come back from 6 runs down to win it by a score of 7-6.
There goes Jose for third. Base hit right field. Here comes Jose. Book it. The Guardians take 3 out of 4 from Minnesota. A hug from Jose, who puts his name in the record books once again here in Cleveland.
Stowers stay red hot. Swinging a ball lifted in the air, deep left center field. Stowers, no way! A walk-off grand slam. This kid is unconscious.
No way did he do that. This place is going bananas.
A hit as big as they get.
0-2 pitch back up the middle, a base hit. Wilson does it again. The savior in Sacramento. Chaos in the capital city, and the A's win 7-6.
Willie Walk-Off strikes again.
1-0. Into center field. A base hit for Jesus Sanchez. And the Marlins walk off the Dodgers.
This ball stung, finds a hole. He didn't go to the right side. There were 3 guys on the right side.
Very angry.
Liner, it's fair. Verdugo's going to come home, and the Big Bear is the big hero tonight.
Base open, I understand the intention to walk, but that is a tough guy to come in that situation to try and get out. And
In the air, center field. And it will drop, so it'll be a long walk-off RBI single for Bobby Witt Jr. And the Chicago White Sox, who played great defense for 8 innings.
Fly ball left field. This should get it done. Hayward back, still back. He makes the catch, tagging Dominguez. He'll score. It's a walk-off sac fly, and the Yankees win 4-3 in 10 innings and take the series from San Diego.
Line drive, fair down the left field line. Paris comes in. Neto's on his way. That ties the game. The ball gets away in the corner. Shotwell comes home. It's over. Say goodnight to the Blue Jays. Jorge Soler wins it for the Angels.
Soler selective. Rockets it down the line. Halos walk it off.
Here we go again. Through the left side. Ozzy's coming home. And the Braves win it in 11. The rookie Baldwin delivers. A little Truist magic tonight for the Atlanta Braves. What a moment for the rookie.
And Freddie with a line drive. And for the second time on the homestand, it's Freddie Fermin winning it for the Royals.
Wow, Freddie Fermin is going to sleep a lot better tonight, Ryan, after that deliverance there.
And a ground ball, base hit to left. Here comes Meisner around third. And a bobble out there. The Rays are going to win it. Base hit by Jankowski through the left side. And the Rays win this one 3-2.
Roll of the dice here. Ground ball, left side, sliding stop, throw to the plate, walk it off, raise the Jolly Roger, take 2 of 3.
Bart with a walk-off winner on the infield hit. And the Pirates defeat the Braves and win this series. They take them down 4-3. Shoots this one fair inside the left field line. And Deshaun Kersey Jr. swings away and walks it off. And Brooks Lee scores.
And Deshaun Kersey's 3rd hit of the season is a game-winning liner to left.
In the air, right field, that should be deep enough. Lindor tagging at third. Reynolds makes the catch. Here comes Lindor with the winning run, and the Mets have walked it off in the bottom of the 9th. Pete Alonso with a sacrifice fly. And the Mets win a scrappy game as they defeat the Pirates in the opening game of the series 4-3.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Here comes Eli White. And the Cardiac Kids find a way. Alex Verdugo is the hero. He gets to wear the new crown, the double bubble hat, and the Braves Frenchie find a way 4-3.
Look at that fastball.
First one in the air, deep left field, again! Yes, Tigers win! Javi is unstoppable!
The fans go nuts. What a night in Detroit. This is almost the same pitch he hit for a 3-run homer earlier in the game. Slock it out to left.
Line drive down the left side. Fair ball. That's head to the corner. Brujan is in. Here comes Nico. On his way to the plate. And the Cubs win it. Justin Turner, the walk-off.
This ball hit well to left field. Ball game over. Isaac Paredes starts the party for the Astros.
Isaac Paredes walking them off with a blast into the Crawford boxes. We can see you.
In the air to deep left center field. It's back. It is gone. Fernando walks it off. Deep into the San Diego night. Padres win it.
Had one down the middle, fouled it off. That one poorly located, and Fernando located that one beyond the Padre bullpen.
Left on left. Down the line. Is it fair? It's there. Laser guided by J.P. Crawford. And he wins it tonight against the Evil Empire in 11 innings.
Aaron, it is not how you start, but how you finish if you are J.P. Crawford all night long. He had 3 strikeouts.
Malloy over second and down. Keep on celebrating, Gritty Tigers. If you don't start on this team, those 2 guys are the exact reason to know.
And a base hit into right field. In comes Varsho, and Ernie Clement wins it for the Blue Jays. What a moment for him, and what a ball game here this afternoon.
Devers pumps it to right, way back, and gone! First career walk-off home run for Rafael Devers. I dare say he can play wherever he wants if he's going to do that.
Well, he was sitting all over breaking ball, and he got one at the middle of the plate, and this was absolutely crushed. Once the fastball got wide, you could see as a hitter he was going to sit on soft breaking ball, and he knew it.
And that's the ball game. Wilmer Flores tied for the lead in RBIs with the major leagues, and he gets the RBI to win the ball game. I don't believe it.
What a game. Tonight it was all about pitching.
I mean, when you think about it, Mike, he had 3 at-bats where he hit the ball out of the park yesterday. This may have been a better at-bat.
That is life. Fair over the bay at first. Rolling down the right field line. This is going to tie it. It might win it. The Marlins walk off the Cubs.
I told you it's been an exciting game and even a more exciting finish. All I was doing was watching Sanoja run. You knew 1 run would score.
Line drive, left center field, over is Martinez. He won't get it. The ball lands. Fitzgerald scores. Twins win. Twins win. The Twins finally walk off the Guardians. 6-5 the final. The 2-2. And a pop fly ball back into left. Morel back to tag. The catch made by McCormick. The throw to the plate. It's not in time. And the Rays win it. On the fly ball to left. Walls delivers the fly ball. Nono let deep to left. But Morel beat the play. And the Rays beat the Astros 3-2.
Muncy hits it in the air to center field. Doesn't matter if it's gone. It's caught in center. Shohei tags. He comes home, and now we go home. Walk-off sacrifice fly for Max Muncy. And the Dodgers win a roller coaster ride. 4-3 the final in 10.
Drilled deep to right field. There it goes. Ball game. A walk-off home run for Jason Dominguez. And the Yankees win 4-3.
Walk-offs bring back the little kid in you, Michael, and that was an absolute missile out to right field.
First walk-off home run for the Yankees since 2022. You saw the graphic. That was by Stanton, so it's been a while.
Through the left side, a base hit. And Nathan Lucas walks it off. Another big moment for Lucas, a game winner in the bottom of the 11th. The Blue Jays win it, sweep the series, get over 500.
Rosario! Singles to left. Hassel comes home with the game-winning run, and the Nationals walk it off 8-7. 5 straight wins for Washington, and their first extra inning win of the season is a doozy.
Gets away! How about that? Raise the Jolly Roger after all.
Karma.
Used to call it cheater's proof back in the day.
That's karma right there.
It's a walk-off, wild pitch or pass ball.
Now Ty France. He swings and launches left center field and deep. Back it goes and gone! Ty France with a walk-off home run! And with one swing of the bat, the Twins beat the Royals 3-1. He has owned the Royals over his career. He adds to it with a game-winning home run. And the Twins beat the Royals 3-1.
It's a mistake.
Ground ball up the middle, and throw for a base hit. That's going to be a winner. Here comes Cedon, and the Red Sox are in the win column. They pitched to Devers, and they paid the price.
Thank you. I just don't get it sometimes. Yeah, you got a lefty in there to face the lefties. I get it. Took a bridge the night before, 3-run bomb.
3-2 to Lee. Ground ball up the middle, and that will sneak into center field. Correa scores. The Twins do it again. They walk off the Royals in back-to-back games. It's 5-4, and the Twins have won back-to-back games in this series.
0-2.
Hit
baby.
to left field. Ball game. Christian Walker walks it off, and the Astros win it and take 3 out of 4 from the Seattle Mariners.
That's the one Christian Walker wanted. Let him have it. Enjoy the moment, Christian.
The game winner from Christian Walker.
So as the Astros Star Wars weekend ends, Christian skywalks him off into the Crawford boxes.
And Francisco swings and flies one to right. That's deep. Tuchman goes back. He makes the catch, and Taylor can walk on in with the winning run, and the Mets win it 2-1. Third walk-off RBI this season for Francisco Lindor as he wastes no time delivering the sacrifice fly. As the Mets get a run in the 8th and a run in the 9th, strong bullpen work, and they beat the White Sox 2-1. That one kicks away. Here comes Tyler Wade. He is safe. A walk-off wild pitch in the bottom of the 11th inning. And all the infielders in the world couldn't have stopped that. For the first time tonight, the Padres are ahead, and this is when it counts. A 4-3 win over the Marlins. Fly ball to deep right! It is way back! And out of here! First career walk-off home run for Yelly! And it is grand!
All he was trying to do was lift, get it into the outfield. He lifted it, separated.
He got a hanging slider, and he just hammered it. I'm telling you, this is not a great game or what.
The other way, a little flare! Birdie around third. Matt Shaw, your hero! Ball game. Cubs win!
There's your blueprint of right.
Fly ball into center. Raphael is back. Tagging is Frelick. Raphael makes the catch. Here's the throw home.
throw from Raffaello from deep center to make it close, but Frelick with enough speed.
Yainer puts the ball in play again, deep to right field, and he walks it off! Yainer Diaz finishes off a masterpiece for Framber Valdez with a walk-off home run. A 2-1 victory tonight.
Oh, bartender, make this a good one. I desperately needed that Yainer bomb. The boys are going to party after that performance tonight.
1-2. On the ground, tap to third. It's barehand back, coming home. Save! Mastrobuoni scores. Cole Young will eat for free in Seattle tonight. Confirmed, safe. Cole Young has a game winner of his dreams in his first major league game.
2-1. Ground ball, Mariners win! Randy Arozarena wins it in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Arozarena with a clutch knock right back through the middle. And it was the aggressive base running by Julio to get to third base to give him that opportunity.
The Mariners walk off the Twins for the second straight day and put the final touches on a series win.
First pitch, Freeman lifts one the other way. Back goes Nimmo, still back, still back. It is over. Freddie Freeman drives in Tommy Edman. The Dodgers come back and win it in 10.
Their fifth walk-off win. A breaking ball. It's not a strikeout. It's a walk-off W.
And a fly down the right field line. That one heading toward the stands. And that's going to be a fair ball. And that ball is gone. It's out of here. He tucked it in there. And he walks it off. Cedar Raffaello with a home run. And the Red Sox steal a win here. They walk it off in the ninth inning on a home run that barely got there. They'll take it.
Fastball hit high and deep right center. And off the wall, and the Blue Jays win it. Alejandro Kirk has done it again. He delivers a game-winning hit off of Jordan Romano in the bottom of the ninth.
Line to left center field base hit. Here comes Little around third. Waters up. His throw. Late. And the Cardinals win it in 10.
The Cardinals found themselves in an early hole. They scored 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and then 2 in the 10th inning. Contreras steps up big.
A 1 pitch. Elko on the ground up the middle, and that's gonna do it. Corey Lee scores a walk-off for the rookie, Tim Elko. The Sox will split this 4-game series against the best team in Major League Baseball. How about that?
And a little ground ball right side. Nobody's covering first. The tying run will score, and the winning run will score. The Rays win it on that ground ball. Aranda scored the tying run, and Caminero came around to score. Nobody covered first. There was a hesitation out there, and the Rays win this one. What a miraculous finish.
And he's going to do it again. Nicky G, plenty deep, sac fly, raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates walk it off against the Philadelphia Phillies.
And the 1-2. Coming in. Here comes Fitzgerald. This game is over. Unbelievable.
Well said.
How do you do it? You never know what you're going to see.
Well, that's the beauty of the game. I mean, tonight where we saw errors and pickoffs and wild pitches.
To center field, Thomas has to adjust. It gets by him. Base hit. Fraley rounds third, and the Reds win their first walk-off of 25. Swing and a high, towering fly ball to left. That ball's going to get down, and the Cardinals are going to win it. Arenado walks them off. It's a 2-1 Cardinal winner.
High drive. Left field. Out of here.
ground ball, and he left it up, and Chapman makes him pay the ultimate price, and there wasn't one person in this crowd that didn't think he was going to do this. And Chapman delivers. My goodness. Another one-run game, and their fourth win in a row.
Durbin, deep left center. It is back, and it is gone! Caleb Durbin walks it off for the Brewers. After all that, the top of the ninth inning, Caleb Durbin on one swing says goodnight.
98, first pitch of the game for Morgan. Durbin's ready for it, does not miss it. What a win for the Brewers.
Fly ball, left center field. That'll do it. Pete Crow Armstrong going back. It's off the base of the wall. A little exclamation point from Brandon Marsh.
Oh, man.
Everybody touches their bag, and the Phillies win it in the bottom of the 11th inning by a final score of 4-3.
Bases loaded and one out. High fly ball way back. Josh Naylor all the way to the wall, and it's a walk-off grand slam. Just the third walk-off grand slam in Diamondbacks history, and the first since Ryan Roberts back in 2011. Second career walk-off homer for Naylor.
Cole Henry.
And McNeil lines one into right field for a base hit. Here comes Acuna around third. Hassel's throw to the plate, too late. The Mets win it. One pitch in the bottom of the 10th, and Jeff McNeil delivers the third walk-off hit of his career. Mets win it 5-4. And shallow center, base hit. Say goodnight to the A's. Joe Adele scores, and Nolan Shotwell gets the last laugh tonight. Shotwell, wow! Again, what a night! Here's your 3-2 count. Crowd standing, 3-2. It's a base hit. McMahon around third. He'll score easily. The Rockies have walked off the Giants. Boy, did they ever need that.
1-2 to Narvaez. Swing and a shot. Driven back toward the wall. It's way back there. That is off the green. The Red Sox walk it off against the Yankees. In 10, 2-1.
You had to get the sinker up. I said 2 strikes. This guy can hit. He gets one up, drives it off the green. Monster.
Swinging a hammered ball to center. Robert racing after it. It's going to fall and the Rangers win. Yes, sir. 6th career walk-off hit for Adolis Garcia.
Adolis comes through in the clutch.
And Cam did it in the middle. Astros win it 3-2. Cam Smith, the hero today, as he walks off the Twins. 1-year anniversary of a College World Series appearance, and he walks it off in a Major League victory.
Josh Naylor, ground ball, first base side, throw coming home. Not in time! The Diamondbacks storm all the way through the door and win 8-7. This game is over. The Diamondbacks yet again have tested the patience, anxiety, and levels of calm.
1-1.
Ground ball and a game winner! Jorge Polanco walks him off! 4-3, the Mariners win it in 9 innings. Mauricio drives one deep to left field. Back goes Castro near the wall, and he can't make the play. Doobie! Mauricio Dubon spikes the helmet. Back-to-back walk-offs for the Astros, 2-1.
Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. Cubs win the ball game. Brujan scores. Ian Happ walks it off as the Cubs beat the Pirates 3-2 in 10.
Big swing of the bat for the Cubs. Bednar ahead in the count, 0-2, and then hangs the split finger in the zone.
whistle. That was an absolute bomb. A bomb off the bat of Nick Kurtz.
Barger looking to end it on that fastball over the middle.
Swing and a high drive, right field, way back. The Blue Jays win the game. Addison Barger, the hero tonight for Toronto, as the Blue Jays go back-to-back to walk off the Diamondbacks at home.
Ozuna tied it. Now a chance to win it. And that's going to do it. Riley to deep center. It's caught, but it will not matter. Williams comes home, and the Braves walk off the Mets. This could be the type of ball game that turns things in the right direction.
Man, you talked about it, Glad. You got to see that ball up in that situation. Great job by Austin. You don't want to get too deep in a count.
Sends one the other way this time, back towards the wall. It is gone! Will Smith ends the night. A pinch hit home run.
James Wood, high in the air, deep center. Stretch ball. Going back. Hilliard. He losing streak. See you later.
Bob, we get to light it up. Another ball, 110 from James Wood, his first. And you felt like it was going to come down to the big man to end this streak. Face the franchise moment.
Here's the pitch. Nick Kurtz destroys another baseball. Home run hero here in Sacramento.
This kid is unbelievable.
6-4 victory as the Athletics beat the Astros. Walk-off fashion once again. Both their wins compliments of Nick Kurtz.
Little flare to right. That's down for a hit. Here comes Walker. Benson's throw is up the line. Cardinals win it again. Joel Bozo, the hero, his first career walk-off in a game where the Cardinals had an early lead. Couldn't get anything going for a while. They battled back. Iglesias to short, spinning and throwing home. Late! Padres win! OMG! Jose Iglesias. Padres win it, 3-2.
Center field. Down for a hit. De La Cruz scores and the Reds win. The lash by Lux. The Reds secure the series against the Yankees. Cincinnati has won 12 of 17. It's a walk-off winner for Gavin Lux.
And he hits an hard out to right center field, pretty deep. Rafael is back. It's over his head. It's off the wall. It might be a home run. Moore's racing on his way to third. The game is tied at least as Moore has a triple, and I think he's won it. Say goodnight to the Red Sox. It's a home run.
Sebo says, see you later.
What a night for Christian Moore.
Jose, base hit to left. The comeback kids strike again.
Fourth walk-off of the year for the Guardians at home.
Jose Ramirez with the bases loaded and nobody out, knowing he's going to see a strike, delivers.
Here it comes. And a little flare, base hit, out into right, and the Rangers will win it. For the 6th time in Semion's career, he delivers the walk-off hit, and the Rangers even the series with a 3-2 win.
Second career walk-off for Will Benson. The Reds have won 6 of their last 7 series.
Freeman does jump on it, rubs it to right field. It's down. Here comes Ohtani. He's coming home. Where are we going? We're going home. Kevin Kelly back out. Bader smacks it to left and deep. Back it goes. Ball game. Harrison Bader, a multi-homer game. Hits It's a walk-off line drive laser to left. Twins win. Twins win on July 4th. It's a walk-off Twins win. Harrison Bader, a multi-homer game, provided the Twins' first run and provides the final one. And this one wins the game.
Cronenworth to right field. Fireworks on the fourth. Padres walk it off. From third, Merrill scores.
Lefty on lefty, he got jammed on the slider, and it was perfectly placed, and Jake knows it, everybody knows it. Everybody goes home happy.
Bunt laid down by Clement. Off the mound to field is Bachman. The Toronto Blue Jays have won 6 in a row.
You ever feel like everything you do just happens to work out for you? That's the feeling right now for Toronto. I mean, it's a sacrifice bunt. You could see it unfold with Bachman trying to get the baseball, and he just launched it down the right field line.
He bunts up the first base line. The squeeze is on. Hit the glove of Diaz. That's a fair ball. Buxton scores, and the Twins squeeze their way to another walk-off win. 6-5, the final at Target Field. Second walk-off for Brooks Lee this season.
And it gets into right, and the Blue Jays will win it. Addison Barger with a base hit into right field, and the winning streak is 7 as they beat the Angels in extra innings for the second game in a row.
On 3-2. It's ball 4. Say goodnight to the Rangers. The Angels walk it off. Literally. They win it 6-5. Some patience by Shona. Wow. Work the walk. Watch out for that incoming thrown helmet.
Line center field and down. And Nick Lofton wins it in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nick Lofton game. Excellent job. Man, oh man. Nice to see some production in him to start getting some hits.
Bailey, it's a high drive. Way out into right field. It is off the bricks. This game is tied. Bailey's on the move. Bailey's on the move. And this game is over.
Oh my goodness. I did not see that coming.
Neither did my voice.
I think he did good. He puts a charge into it, backspins, and takes on the right center field gap. It had the sound, but you never trust Triple's alley. And watch the bounce come off the carom. Right on the top of the wall and kicks away from Marsh. And Patrick Bailey goes inside the park to walk it off.
Churio, base hit, ball game. Freeland scores, and the Brewers win. They sweep the Dodgers. Jackson Churio with his first career walk-off, and he makes a winner out of the Brew Crew, sending the Dodgers to their 6th straight loss.
The 1-1. High fly ball. Center field, tagging Volpe. The catch is made. Here comes Volpe. Here's the throw. Here's the play. He's safe. Yankees win. A sac fly by Judge. Yankees win 6-5. From no hit to no way. They come all the way back to win it and sweep Seattle.
Tyler Soderstrom 2 for 4. Soderstrom out into center field. Here comes Brent Rooker, and Soderstrom has won the game for the A's. Another walk-off win here in West Sacramento. How about the A's with the walk-off win, the series win against the Atlanta Braves?
Broken bat, runner coming home. It's knocked, and that's ball game. On a night that started with Mark Burley's statue unveiling, the Sox get some magic in the 11th and walk it off.
Allard had a shot. I don't think that the Sox would have scored had he fielded the baseball, but he didn't.
Swinging a drive. Oh, he killed it, and it's out of here. It's gone. St. Don does it. The Sox win it. They walk it off against Tampa Bay. Are you kidding me? That is the sound
Sox can't lose.
Hoppy's the winning run at second. And he loops one toward the left field line. Gurriel chases. He won't get it. It's a base hit. Hoppy scores, and the Angels walk off the Diamondbacks tonight. Travis d'Arnaud says goodnight to the Diamondbacks with his 6th career walk-off hit and a pinch hit. Drives in Logan O'Hoppe as the Halos survive a tough one here tonight. A good battle.
Ground ball, right side. Here comes Benson to the plate. The Reds walk it off.
Well, you got to certainly give credit to the pitchers. When they needed to make pitches with runners in scoring position, they did exactly that, and then the offense had been dormant.
Finnegan deals, Durbin, base hit! And the Brewers win in walk-off style! What a comeback! 6-5, the final! 6 in a row for the Brew Crew!
How about Caleb Durbin with his 3rd career in his young career walk-off base hit.
Right side, that's a base hit! And Zach Short takes the Astros to the finish line. This clubhouse, full of best supporting actors, when so many stars have been injured, continues to keep the Astros in first place.
Lofted over Mauricio, base hit. Here comes Tolbert, flying around third. The throw, the dive, he's safe. The Royals win it. A redemption swing from Nick Lofted, his 2nd game winner of the homestand, and the Royals beat the Mets 3-2.
The Royals held on, picked up Estevez, and picked up himself.
High drive in the air to right field and deep. Frazier's going back at the wall. Unconscious. Stowers with the winner coming out of the break. And it's the Marlins who land the final blow in this 15-round fight here tonight.
First Marlin ever with 5 home runs in a 2-game span.
Line down the line. The Mariners are winning this one tonight. Walk-off base hit, Cole Young.
That pitch just a bit outside.
That catcher's interference?
That's a good question.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. There is catcher's interference.
Wow! The Phillies have wanted a catcher's interference.
Well, tag your bags.
Baseball is amazing. And what a celebration. In one of the craziest finishes you will ever see.
1-2. Freeman lines the ball to left field. Bader can't get it, and the Dodgers win. Shades of October in July. Freddie Freeman, the hero. Down to their last breath. Hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter. 4 consecutive 2-out base runners. Let's see. Oh, yeah! It gets past. Neto walks it off. Angels win on his bobblehead night. Have you ever seen it?
Bro, his bobblehead night had a glove. I think it's time to give it a bat.
Belted, left field, deep and gone!
You can't buy a better payback than that. Oh, wow!
And he's about to run right by him as he comes down the third base line. Jonathan India stuns Clase and the Guardians with a 3-run walk-off home run in the bottom of the 10th.
Pitch on the way, and there's a swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third base, Smith. Here he comes, and the Rangers have won it. What a night. What a homestand, and what a moment for Marcus Semien. 6-5.
Perkins, center field, they'll get it done. Scored as a hit. In comes Haas, and the Brewers walk off the Marlins. Blake
Line to left center field. It's in for a base hit. Here comes Iglesias around. The throw is up the line. Padres walk it off. Elias Diaz drives it in. The 5th walk-off win this season for Diaz, his 6th career walk-off hit.
And so many players for the Padres tonight contributing.
Salvi lines it into right center field, and that didn't take very long. Here comes MJ Melendez, and the Royals win it. 1-0 in 10 innings. What a swing!
0-1. This should do it. Fly ball, DeLuca, he'll let it go over his head, and the Yankees win. Jazz Chisholm will score. McMahon with the walk-off single, and the Yankees in a wild game wins this one in 11 innings by a score of 5-4.
Field in, and a fly ball to center field, that will end it. McCormick goes all the way back. It's over his head on the warning track. Roman Anthony's first career walk-off hit helps the Red Sox beat the Astros in Boston.
What a game we got to experience.
Line drive left center field, book it. Manzardo walks him off in the 10th.
Chopper out in front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
Have you had some fun tonight?
And as the great late Jack Buck would say, we'll see you tomorrow night.
High drive, deep left field, way back. He's done it! Unbelievable! I've never seen anything like this. 17-16. The Rockies win it.
Strikes.
Out to right field. Way back there. J.P. Crawford. Game winner walk-off fashion in the 9th inning.
What a scene, what a moment. J.P. Crawford, walk-off home run, and the Mariners win 4-3. Turner to center, Adams back at the wall, it's good! Cubs win!
What a moment for Justin Turner. First pitch he sees, he delivers the game winner.
It started with a Sunday fun day on the north side, and it ends with a walk-off winner at Wrigley. Sing it! Winning run at second base. And there's a drive to left, hit way back. It's Benintendi near the wall. It is gone! Say goodnight to the White Sox. Taylor Ward drives out a 3-run rocket, and the comeback is complete.
What about your career high 26th bomb? A walk-off bomb. Taylor Ward. Wardy boy goes yard.
His 3rd career walk-off home run.
Kiner Falefa. Little dribbler right side. Breaking for the plate. Sawinski safe! Praise the Jolly Roger! The Bucks come back! They scored twice in the bottom of the 9th to beat the Giants.
Yeah, that's why you're aggressive right there. You got to make them make a play. Jack Sawinski on the tapper going hard.
The last time they had a come-from-behind walk-off win in the 9th inning was August 25th last year against the Reds.
1-1. And there's a swing and a fly ball deep out to left. That one is gone! Josh Young did it!
Who do you want to pitch to?
Well, you pick your poison, and Josh Young makes him pay. A game-winning 3-run shot in the 10th, and the Rangers take the opener from the Yankees.
A 1-2 from Kelly. Abrams out to left. That's going to fall for a base hit. Robert Axel's being waved around third. The throw to the plate is off the line. And the Nets win it. C.J. Abrams delivers, and this game is over.
What a great 2-strike AB right here from CJ. And a guy, Michael Kelly, who's really dominated left-handers this year, gives up 2.
Through the right side, base hit. Gino's on his way home. The throw to the plate.
An awesome AD lefty on lefty, sticking his nose in there.
Deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. Deep into the second deck. A huge home run for Grisham. And the Yankees lead 5-4.
Well, you cannot say enough about Trent Grisham and what he has done offensively for the Yankees. This is a huge home run. To put that back on top, no doubter. Mike, an easy one for you. Just right down the middle, crushed.
Lourdes with a fly ball to left. Backing up. It's off the wall. Here comes Perdomo, and Gurriel walks it off. Back-to-back one-out doubles in the ninth inning. The Diamondbacks win it on Lourdes Gurriel Jr.'s third career walk-off hit.
Laureano chops one to left field. Bogart's being waved around. He's coming around. Oh, the Padres walk it off. Ramon Laureano drives in the game winner.
He's done so many things for this ball club ever since being acquired. Just putting the ball in play, avoiding the strikeout. He knows it. We know it. That's a W.
That's well hit, right center. Yastrzemski turns at the wall, and it's gone. And Luke Keeschel continues to be an impact bat for the Minnesota Twins and has a walk-off hit in an 11-inning game.
I mean, what a start to your big league career. Absolutely incredible. You had the right man, right spot right there to pick up your team. And Luke Keeschel, what an impact.
Fly ball to deep right. It is back. Soto back. Out of here. Isaac Collins walks it off against the Mets. You can't make it up.
The 1-2. And there's a swing. And that one, if it stays fair, ends it. Fair ball. And the Rangers win it in the 10th. Maybe the most unlikely comeback of the year. And they beat the Diamondbacks 7-6 to open the series. Biggest comeback in a year.
1-2. And a high chopper. It's over Muncy. It's into left field. Say goodnight to the Dodgers. The Angels have their number. And tonight, the number was 7. 7-6 on a walk-off from Joe Adell.
Drive home carefully after that walk-off win.
It's 2-1.
Right side. That's a fair ball. This is into the corner. Carlson to third. Carlson's coming home. Jackson Holiday and the Orioles finally have their walk-off. Why not a double? Indeed.
Ground ball, base hit. Red Sox win it. Here comes Anthony to score. There's magic in the greens. The Red Sox with another walk-off in the greens. That's 5 times now they've done that. 2-1 the final.
Ramon Urias, bouncer to third. Second for one to first base, and the Astros win it. Ramon Urias, the game winner against his former team. And in 12, the Astros with a walk-off win, 5-4.
Ramon Urias blew up the perfect game yesterday with an infield hit. Today he blows up the game for the Orioles by beating out a ground ball. The potential for the double play.
First pitch is by third. Reds win. Hayes hammers it down the line. Friedel scores.
The Reds remain the only team in the majors this year yet to suffer a sweep defeat.
Ground ball up the middle. This should do it. Around third. Here comes Tovar. Ball game over. Portobello has won it. The Rockies 4. The Dodgers 3. The 10-game losing streak is history. Scalding Bernabell gets a pitch out.
He missed. The Tigers win. Patience is a virtue.
Tigers win. Bases loaded. Walk.
Del Castillo, first pitch. It's a little flare. It looks like 0-1. It's down. It's down. Pavin scores. And the Diamondbacks walk it off. The second career walk-off knock for Del Castillo. The first flew about 1,000 miles to right, and this one just a little floater.
And there's a swing, and that one will win it! Jock Peterson makes the Rangers a winner in the bottom of the 9th inning. And they take game 1 from Cleveland, 4-3 the final.
Oh, Contreras, high fly ball, deep left field. Did he get it? Yes, he did! It's a walk-off home run! William Contreras goes Wild Bill and sends us home. What a finish. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. And William Contreras with his first ever walk-off home run.
A golden opportunity for Lourdes Gurriel Jr., the RBI man. Gurriel pokes it into left center. Here comes Corbin, and Lourdes walks it off. That's Gurriel's second walk-off hit this year. Remember, August 9th, wasn't that long ago. He delivered the game winner against Colorado.
Golf towards center. That's pretty well hit. At the track, hit the wall, and it's gone! Burleson with a walk-off homer. Alec Burleson, Chip, have a night. 4-hit night, his first career walk-off home run. He gets a slider from Santana. 2-0 to Nimmo. And Brandon slashes it, base hit, and the Mets win the ball game. 4 straight hits against the run in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets have beaten the Phillies 9 straight times at Citi Field. They've taken the first 2 games of this series as they win it in the bottom of the 9th, 6-5.
Fly ball to right. That's going to do it. Carroll is back. He will make the catch. Lockridge tags. Here's the throw. The Brewers walk it off against Arizona. Good pitch to hit. Got it up in the zone. It's exactly what Collins did.
Thinking right field. That's what you got to do with a guy that's thinking about sinking the ball up the edge.
Luis Urias, who was DFA'd this week, had one, and Tyler Soderstrom most recently. And that will do it! Good eye from Daryl Hernandez. In comes Tyler Soderstrom, and the A's win 7-6 on a walk-off walk.
Line drive, base hit. That will do it. Martinez scores. Book it. In 10. The Guardians take the series on an 0-2 walk-off hit by Kyle Manzardo with 2 outs.
Line drive, base hit. They're going to wave in the runner. Here's the throw home. This game is over. Jung-Hoo Lee with the hit. And the Giants win their 5th in a row, and they sweep the Cubs.
To center field. This could be interesting. Rodriguez, the catch. Rocchio, the tag. He'll try and score. The throw, the slide. He's safe. A walk-off win for the Guardians. And yes, the comeback hits. Strike again.
Odds ready. So's Turner. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Into right field. A base hit. Bohm scores. Here comes Castellanos. The throw to the plate. Not in time. Trey Turner has walked it off. The Phillies win it 3-2. Here in the bottom of the 10th inning, they've won 3 in a row against the Atlanta Braves.
Down the line. I thought for a moment Bush caught it. Runner to third. Gonzalez to second. He's going to score easily. Mickey Moniak has done it. And the Rockies walk off the Cubs 6-5.
Hits this ball in the air. Left center field. Game over. Pinch hit walk-off. Will Smith. Okay, let's go. Let's go home.
We got one center cut, and he did not miss it.
Will Smith off of the bench to give the Dodgers a much-needed win. They avoid the sweep with a 5-4 walk-off win. Grounded. Through base hit. McLean scores. Friedel home. Throw from left is Lagrange win. Marte
Reby fire. Swing and a liner down the left side. Fair ball. Ball game. Cubs win. Carson Kelly, what a game. Cubs walk it off and they celebrate. What a win. Carson Franklin Kelly. High fly ball. Deep right field. Walk-off vibes in the area.
There's your one good swing.
Samuel Basallo's first home run at Camden Yards is a game winner.
Do it, kid. There's your one good swing. Second big league home run and first walk-off bomb for the kid, Samuel Basallo.
2-2 pitch. And that's pulled first baseline. Fair ball. Around third base, Freeman. And the Rangers win it in 12. Welcome back, Dustin Harris. Maybe the biggest hero of the season to this point.
Slider, because it was a pitch he could control and throw for strikes.
Rivera up the middle. Base hit. Mateo around third. Mateo will score. One more magical moment in time on September the 6th in Baltimore.
I mean, are you kidding me? 2 nights in a row.
From no-hitter to a win. 5 straight losses for the Dodgers, 5 straight wins for the O's.
Still nobody out. And Walker, base hit to left field. Cardinals will take the lead. Win is in. Hampson behind him. Cardinals walk it off. Jordan Walker.
Fernando in the air to left center field. Hayes going over, makes the catch. Here comes Cronenworth. Here comes a walk-off win. Padres win it. Sac fly from Nando in 10. Nice finish for the Padres.
Had to execute when it mattered most.
And Basallo shoots it into left field down the line. Here comes Pham, and the ball drops foul. Tommy Pham went for a sliding catch. I'm not really sure why. They'll call for review. They've lost their challenge, but it's crew chief review time.
The call on the field is a foul ball. This is a crew chief review.
This ball hit the glove. That's on the chalk. Have you ever seen a weirder walk-off in your life?
I'm not sure. No.
I have never seen this.
This looks very anticlimactic, doesn't it?
Samuel Basallo is about to record the second walk-off RBI of his career. And if he has 100 more, none of them will be as weird as this.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. It is a fair ball. R3 scores.
Swing and wait for it. Wait for it. A walk-off. Samuel Basallo, king of the walk-offs. A home run on Friday. A blooper after review on Tuesday. And the Orioles just can't stop walking off. 3-2-11 the final.
There goes Guerrero, and a ground ball to first. Strong coming home, and the Blue Jays win it. Trailing the entire night, they tie it in the 9th, and they win it in the 10th. Big plays by Guerrero, and then contact when contact was needed from Tyler Heineman.
1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Butler ices the game, and the A's down the Red Sox.
When you need a special delivery, who do you call? You call the Butler.
Down go the Red Sox and Chapman. Lawrence Butler.
Beavers in his 20th Major League game. Ground ball fair. The Orioles do it again. They don't always win games, but when they do, they prefer walk-offs. Beavers, first career walk-off Ribby. 4 straight wins via walk-off for the O's.
Swing it away! Leo Rivas! What have you done? Wow! Wow! He walks it off in the 13th inning!
magic is here, everybody. It is here at T-Mobile. Give me a sack, Harry.
What did you ask for? Is it deep enough? Polanco is on his way home. Here it comes. He's saved. Harry Ford. Harry Ford. Welcome to the big leagues. The Mariners are in first place.
This will do it. Left center. Hit a ton. Catch is made. Buxton will tag, he will score, and the Twins come back and walk off the Diamondbacks 9-8. Another walk-off swing from Keyshaw, and the Twins come back and bite the Diamondbacks to take game one.
High drive! Left field! Out of here! I don't know what to tell you.
Friday night crowd, 40,000 plus, and we just saw a dandy. And it was Patrick Bailey who's been swinging it well, and he lives for these situations. He gets a high fastball, and he just yanks it into the bleachers in left field.
He's got a walk-off inside the park home run, and now he's got a walk-off grand slam. Unbelievable. Fly ball left center. Loperfido back to tag. Here he comes, and the Blue Jays win the ball game. A guy who didn't even start the game has two of the biggest moments in it. A guy who had been 0 for his last 19, Buck. A pinch hit RBI single, and then the game-winning sacrifice fly.
And the 1-1. Swinging a drive in the air. Right center field. Perez going back. Time to walk him off. Troy Johnston. Marlins win it 6-4.
Did you see the bat flip? My goodness. Soak it on in, young man. That's a moment you'll never forget. What a win for the Marlins. Their 9th walk-off victory of the season. They have won the series. They've won 4 in a row, and they just won their 70th game of the 2025 season.
Monasterio up the middle, base hits. Here comes Durbin around third. The throw home, not in time, and the Brewers, on a day where they clinch, can celebrate properly. From down 6-1, 3 in the 9th to tie, 2 in the 10th to win it. What an at-bat by Andrew Monasterio. What an at-bat.
Tied at 2.
Alonso drives one to deep right field, headed toward the wall. That ball is out of here. Pete Alonso wins it with an opposite field 3-run homer. The Mets put the 8-game losing streak behind them. Alonso's 34th of the year walks it off for New York. Pete had gone 44 at bats since his last home run. And since last October, this might have been the biggest one that he's hit.
Jordan, little tapper. Here comes Corbin. Safe!
It's the first career walk-off hit for Jordan Lawler. And the Diamondbacks win it 6-5. They have clinched a season series victory over the Giants. They'll take the tiebreaker.
The 1-1. Ground ball. Here comes the runner. Play at the plate. He slides in safe. The Red Sox win it. Eaton scores. All you wanted was contact. That's what you got. The 11th walk-off win this season, tied for the most in the majors. This thing is over. The Red Sox win it 5-4.
Vermain lines it into left center. It's a walk-off. Johnson's coming from third. And with that, for the 4th time in the last 6 seasons, the San Diego Padres are headed back to the postseason in 2025. The party is on in San Diego.
And the pitch. Looped into center field. Coming on Taylor. He's not going to make the play. Here comes Judge. He'll score. And the Yankees are going to the postseason. Caballero drives in Judge. The Yankees with 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. And they've clinched the postseason berth for the 60th time in their history. He's helping the Yankees get to the postseason.
Yeah, off the end of the bat, very surprised. I mean, he thought he knew it right off the bat. I thought Taylor had a shot if he possibly would dive, because he's not going to throw Aaron Judge out with 2 strikes on contact, but that's when the celebration starts.
Base hit. Hurry. Here comes Tower. Alex Cole with a throw. He is safe. That's the first career walk-off hit for Geraldo Perdomo. And the Diamondbacks, who trailed all night long, take their first lead on Perdomo's walk-off hit. Dylan Beavers absolutely destroyed. The first pitch of the last home game of the season in the bottom of the 9th. Dylan Beavers demolition derby. The Orioles close Camden Yards for the season.
Rafaela, deep center field, way back there. Meadows looks up. It's off the top of the wall. Here comes Gonzalez around third. He will score. Say hello to October. Cedon walks it off. From counted out to clinching at home, the Boston Red Sox are headed to the postseason.
You knew it was going to take everybody tonight for the Red Sox. You go back to Alex Cora, 4th inning, unloads the bullpen.
Here's the pitch. Shea in the air, out to left, coming over and over his head. Here comes Schumann. He'll get waved home. Bobby Witt has the throw. It's off the mark, and the A's walk off the Royals this Friday night. Leave it up to Langoliers.
He got hit. It's over. The Guardians of Miracles pull off another. And Cleveland is headed to the postseason. Just pure guards ball. They still have a chance to win the division tomorrow. Erasing a 15.5 game deficit would be the all-time largest comeback to win the league or division in baseball history.
Reaches out, pokes it to center field. Tagging at third is Bader. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is out of steam. And the ball game is over. And the Phillies cap 2025 with a victory over the Twins. They win it 2-1 here in the bottom of the 10th inning. De Castellanos with the sacrifice fly.
Right field. It's deep. It is off the pole. Book it. Rocchio rocks the house in the bottom of the 9th. It had to end this way. Yeah. Brian Rocchio. He had gone 18 games without an RBI. He ties it in the 8th with a sac fly and wins it with a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 10th. And the Guardians finish the season 88-74. They win 19 of their last 23 to take the Central Division crown for the 2nd year in a row. The most creative scriptwriter in Hollywood wouldn't dare dream this one up.
Over anxious, he chased one. It's 0-1. Kerkering trying to send this one to the 12th. No balls and a strike. Pages breaks his bat. Kerkering got to find it. Throws to the plate. Oh my goodness! He throws it away, and the Dodgers have won. The Dodgers win, and they are moving on to the NLCS in a most improbable finish. Pandemonium at Dodger Stadium. And your heart breaks for Ryan Kerkering. Dodgers ecstatic. You know, this game ends in the cruelest way for the Phillies.
You hate the game ended this way. It was played so well, and Kerkering right there, plenty of time to go to first. I mean, plenty of time to go to first, even though he bobbled it. And just kind of in the moment panicked. And look at that right there. Even if he threw a good one, he's safe.
Kim got a break. Jump off it, runs back to the plate. Kerkering knew it immediately. He couldn't field it cleanly, and then the panic set in. Oh my goodness.
Canely hoping that maybe a changeup can induce a ground ball here from Polanco to try to send this to the 16th inning. Polanco with one swing could end the series. 3-2.
Polanco sent it to right, and will send Seattle to the American League Championship Series for the first time in 24 years.
They will remember this night and this game and that swing in the Pacific Northwest forever.
Somebody finally came through to be the hero. Jorge Polanco. What a game.
One of the greatest playoff games we may ever see. Ends in the 15th inning with the longest tenured Mariner, J.P. Crawford, scoring the winning run. A 3-2 15-inning epic.
11:50 in Los Angeles. Thurman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the catch strikes midnight. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic. Freddie Freeman, Mr. World Series, ends the marathon at midnight. He is mobbed at home plate as the Dodgers walk it off in the bottom of the 18th inning. 6-5 the final to grab a 2-1 series lead.
You want drama? Come to Dodger Stadium.
Freddie Freeman let one fly to dead center field, and he sends everybody home. It takes 6 hours and 39 minutes. It takes 18 innings to end the longest game in World Series history. It takes 4 scoreless innings from Will Klein, one of a number of heroes in this game, but in the end, the ultimate hero is a familiar one.